Flashlights have come a long way over the past 20 or 30 years, and I've accumulated quite a few. And from this Maglite, which I've had since the mid-90s with its 4D alkaline batteries, incandescent bulb, and roughly 98 lumens of output, to my modern-day LEDs, headlamps, etc. Heck, the best light's the one you bring with you. Even a trusty Zippo lighter would work. Just ask John McClane in Die Hard.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
Alright, all kidding aside, these days, heck, your iPhone has a flashlight on it, so arguably John McClane in Die Hard would be using his phone if it was filmed today. Let's push these aside and let's get to a brand that has really been on the forefront of my flashlight arsenal, and it's Olight. And Olight's been around since the early 2000s. They come in many shapes and sizes, and I'm very happy to get a hold of the Seeker 4 Pro. And I can't wait to show it to you. Let's get started. So Olight currently, for me, has meant the Warrior Mini 2. It's an awesome everyday carry flashlight, 1750 lumens max output. Still available on Amazon, even though I think they're on the Series 3 by now. There are still so many cool features to this light, including the proximity sensor, the tail cap switch, which is magnetic. You can charge, you can mount it, you can pocket it. But today I want to look at more of a full-size solution here with this Seeker 4 Pro, which could be the best all-around flashlight for home, vehicle, and to carry on your person. Let's get it open and take a look. Of course, the amazing fit and finish of the Olight packaging and unboxing experience. It just rocks. Got an awesome thank you note from our Olight team. Of course, the yellow quick start card that covers up our packaging. As we pull out the rest of our unboxing, it looks like we do have a branded mounting receiver for our holster that we can permanently attach to pretty much anywhere you need to have the light accessible. As we get our flashlight assembly out, and that beautiful alloy aluminum orange, and our holster with our USB-C readily accessible charging port. So this is a combination charging cradle and carrying holster. Very robust plastic. And let's check our retention. And pulling the light out, it's nice and snug. And you can see our magnetic contacts there, as well as in the system. And it sort of just gives a little so you can slide it in easily, but it really has great retention. I don't see this flashlight flying out of this holster anytime soon. So very robust design and construction. And let's give a little example of how this is going to clip into the mounting clip. And you can see there's a little retention hook there for our clip to keep it locked in, which is nice. So very clever design. And this is definitely a mounting bracket to be placed on a permanent fixture. It's definitely not going to be something you'll be transporting. You'll use the holster itself to clip to a belt, backpack, or MOLLE system or other device. And there's another thank you from our Olight team. Very cool. As we finish up the unboxing, got some mounting screws here and some anchors for our receptor plate for the holster, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, which is important. Nice branding on there as well. Definitely not the longest charging cable in the world. This is probably a couple of feet, which should suffice with our USB charging. And of course, we've got our paperwork, safety warnings, and owner's manual. This flashlight should have a 5-year warranty from Olight, and I believe the holster has a 1-year warranty. So good to know that they support it, and I believe that is a worldwide warranty. It looks like our user manual is pretty much as expected. Multiple languages, pretty straightforward and easy to read. And that is our unboxing. Now let's get to this awesome flashlight and get a closer look at some of the specs. Alright, as with all electronics, you always want to start with the simple stuff. And of course with Olight, because they do travel with the battery already installed, they do put a bond breaker or a contact separation so that the battery doesn't discharge in transit. And this is a little bit of film that we need to pull out to engage the battery with the contacts. Good look at our 5,000 milliamp 3.6 volt battery that's rechargeable and branded from Olight. And it does go in the right way this year. Usually the batteries are reverse intuitive. This appears to be going in the correct way. I hope I'd put it back in the right way. And let's get this thing charged up. Step 1, take the protective film off the battery. And step 2, get this thing a full charge before we deploy some of this wonderful greatness. I do have an existing charger that I've used for other Olights to see if it will work. You can get a optional cable tail cap charger, which is going to be more of a larger footprint to fit this one. I do think this would charge with a proper Olight cable from an existing light system that you already have, but I'm not going to chance it because I don't think the contacts are lining up exact. Let's get this in the holster and use the holster as the charging cradle as it should be. Get our USB-C cable plugged in, and as we can see on our rotating metal dial there, we do have a power meter lighting up and blinking, letting us know we are getting a charge status, and we will wait and set that aside and get this thing charged up. All right, through the magic of YouTube, we are at a full charge here. You can see we don't have a blinking light anymore. We've got all of our bars solid green, which means we are maxed out on the charging level. And pretty quick charge to top this off. So compared to some of my other Olights, this is a medium-sized, perfect-sized light, in my opinion. This can be used for camping. Of course, a duty light for car maintenance if you're in the service industry or in the field, and everyday household tasks such as walking the dog or out and about at the evening hour. Taking a look at our lens and our 4 LED array, I don't see a proximity sensor on this one. That's interesting. But fit and finish, the look and feel of this wonderful Olight, pretty impressive. Great first impression. We will add our full specs on the split screen, but some of the most noteworthy are this has 6 modes: moonlight, low, medium, high, turbo, and strobe. Max output 4,600 lumens. The max throw 260 meters or 853 feet. Max runtime is 15 days at 5 lumens or moonlight mode. IPX8 water resistance, so it could be submerged in water for up to a meter for up to 30 minutes and still function afterwards. So pretty impressive there. This Olight is made in China, and it does come with a 5-year warranty on the flashlight, a 1-year warranty on the holster and charger. Let's get a closer look at the fit and finish of this awesome flashlight. We do have 4,600 lumen, 260 meter, and Seeker 4 Pro embossed into the grip, which is very, very rugged and comfortable and surrounds most of the flashlight, which is a great design. We have excellent milling that gives you great heat sink as well as just physical appeal. It's gorgeous, and this looks like a little mini lightsaber. Where was this when I was a kid growing up? 4,600 lumens, it's almost a lightsaber. Let's take a closer look at the dial wheel that does all of your controlling. You do have LED status bars on each side. The right side is going to give you your battery level indicator, and those are 4 bars there. The left side bars will give you your level of brightness. So you can sweep that and pre-program it before you turn it on to know what setting you're going to be at, or you can sweep it while the light is on to determine what level you want it to be at. So very intuitive, great information there with this system. And we are definitely not missing the proximity sensor because this wheel also acts as a safety. You can unlock the light with this wheel. It will let you spin it about 90 degrees to unlock. And then, of course, if you pull this right out of the holster, it bypasses the lockout feature, so you can turn it right on from the holster. So there's smart features here, and the dial wheel is so tactile and amazing, and it's so nice to be able to dial in the light. Double tap it to turn on turbo immediately from any mode. If you triple tap it, we'll put us in strobe light mode. Just a lot to this. Well protected bezel there. You do sort of have a mini tactical bezel. A little bit of a strike bezel there. What a great looking light. And if you ever need a hand warmer, this thing is cooking. So very, very powerful light. So not very scientific on the testing here, but we did find Baby Yoda at the bottom of the stairs about 25 feet away. And I'll tell you what, turbo mode is way too bright for an interior. If you're going to walk through a building at close quarters, you don't need 4600 lumens. It's just too bright. It bounces back at you. But amazing light throw. It's incredible. You can dial it in with that sweeping dial. You can get the right light that's going to work for you. So love it. This definitely ain't your video for tests, but I'll tell you one thing. This light is amazing and I love it. I recommend it. Pick one up. Let me know your thoughts. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time.